If you're a die-hard sports fan or sports fanatic, then this is the place you want to be. You're now listening to the Bra Amigos podcast, the best place for all sports everything. So pull up and let's go.
Yo. It's Bra Amigos podcast. We're back. And boy, do we got a bang. Rob, tell them what's up, Rob.
Erica, get lied to. All of us. Boxing lied to us yesterday. This man, Tyson Fury, or should I say, you know what? Let's all stand back and let's talk about this. Tyson Fury lied to us yesterday. You want to know why? Because you know what? We all watched it. We all looked at it. We all was gazing in the fact of, look at this lineal heavyweight champion. This man walks into the ring. This man has everything going from, has a championship fight in a couple months. Straight up goes to a split decision to a guy, Francis Ngannou, UFC heavyweight champion of the world, but a guy that has never fought a professional boxing match. Goes to a split decision. Want to know why it goes to a split decision? Because Francis Ngannou won the fucking fight. Francis Ngannou won that fight. And nobody could tell me different. Me and the homie Nate, we were talking about this before the match. We were like, there's nothing that this boxer, that this UFC fighter can do against the heavyweight champ of the world. This is his discipline. This is his thing. This is the thing that he's been working towards, the thing that he has become the lineal heavyweight champion, and could be the undisputed champ. This is the man that is the heavyweight division. This is the man that basically has fought a Francis Ngannou-like fighter in Deontay Wilder, but at least Deontay Wilder was an Olympic silver medalist. This man Francis Ngannou, all respect to you and all respect to Francis Ngannou, you shouldn't have basically been as good as you were against the heavyweight champ. But he lost that fight. Francis Ngannou knocked him down, and he had nothing since. Francis Ngannou was aggressive. Most of the fight, like outside of the first couple of rounds, Francis Ngannou had that fight. There shouldn't have been. That should have been a unanimous towards Francis Ngannou. There shouldn't have been. Like, Fury had nothing for that boy. That boy put that hurt on him, and he could not recover. We were lied to. And it's cool if basically you're like, hey, boxing, there's fictitious results. Fury hasn't lost since the European amateurs. You don't want to mess that up. But if that's the case, make it that. If that's the case, tell me that. I watch professional wrestling. I'm cool with basically things being made up for the entertainment value. I'm good with kayfabe. But that's supposed to be real, baby. You telling me that this is supposed to be the real deal. That this is supposed to basically be, we are a country of codes. A man got to have a code. A country got to have a code. And granted, it was over in Saudi Arabia, so it's a little bit different. But this goes beyond that. You have to basically stand up and be like, this is what I mean. This is what I'm saying. And y'all didn't do that. Boxing, you lied to us. Tyson Fury, you lied to us. You did not deserve to win. You did not deserve to win
at all.
That's it. And you know what? What we were going to talk about before this fight, we were going, like, for this episode, we were like, man, we ain't even going to really worry about this fight because Francis Ngannou got no chance. We was about to go on Dana White, bald-headed ass, because he basically got his fighters on 360 deals, taking all they change, basically only giving them 20% of revenues when all these other leagues basically give them 50. That man, like, we was going to talk about why Francis Ngannou was basically going to be fighting this fight, fighting the heavyweight champ, because he can't make shit basically fighting at the top of the fucking MMA ranks. So that's what we were gonna lead off on. That's what we was gonna talk about. But boxing, you lied to us, and that's what we got to talk about. Your bald headed ass instead of his. Nate, you got it, bro. Just go ahead.
Y'all
Go ahead,
lied.
dog.
That fight was pretty much fixed at the end. No matter how you guys try to cut this. Tyson Fury lost. And the world of boxing panicked for a minute on that decision to lay red, still undefeated Tyson Fury, to make sure that they could sell that boxing match, Fury versus Usyk, in December. People in the world of boxing, if you know about boxing on the outside foot, taking away a person's lead hand, cutting off the ring, you watched the MMA fighter do that to the heavyweight champ of the world. You watched the heavyweight champ of the world get put on his ass. And what do we have to say today? I say Tyson Fury. I say Francis Ngannou. God damn it. God damn it, I don't know how he didn't make it to the boxing world. But Jesus, I don't know if Mike Nimrod was setting us up and playing with our minds with the bad video of him sparring and thinking he got the lack of footwork, or maybe it was a kayfabe setup for us, Rob. Maybe it was. Maybe they tried to trick us. Maybe they tried to do us like wrestling. But damn it, from them videos, that ain't the person that I saw in the ring. That man looked like he had a little bit of boxing experience. That man went in there and cut off the ring. He took away Tyson Fury's lead hand. He boxed on the outside foot. He got in some dirty boxing shots. He hung with the heavyweight champ of the world. And yet we watched the heavyweight champ lose, but get saved by a decision. By a decision. America, you just watched the boxing world save face to sell the next match. Alexander Usyk, I'm going to call it out ahead of time. If Tyson Fury ain't ready, Alexander Usyk is about to put Tyson Fury down. Tyson Fury's wife was worried during that fight against Francis. If you guys have time, go look at the shot that he took from Francis. He said, whoa, whenever he took that shot and went down. You know that this had to be something. This man fought a bronze Olympic medalist in Deontay Wilder, who we all know his game in boxing is, I'm not going to beat you by decision. I'm going to punch you as hard as I can and knock you the hell out to win this boxing match, which his strategy has been pretty damn successful for him. I'm not even going to lie. Hey, I can't outbox him. I'm popping shit about him and get him out of here. Hey, but you watch the MMA fighter go in there, trained by Mike Tyson, and go in there and put a hurt on the world heavyweight champion of the world. The lineal, reigning world heavyweight champion of the world. And you watch boxing save face to sell this match in December. It's nothing else that you can tell me. You can't tell me old Fury came back. Yeah, he had some good moments after his knockdown. He got his jab out there. He tried to establish some sort of rhythm. but he could never do to Francis what Francis did to him. I don't care how you try to paint this, how y'all try to manipulate this, and I'm gonna be honest. Me and Rob's bar was set so low on this fight, we were prepared to come in here, and this is no lie. We texted about an hour before the fight about watching this, and we had prepared ourselves to come on here and rant about how Dana White's fighters transition to taking boxing matches to get bigger paydays than what they've made in their entire career. And we were prepared to talk about all of the performances that we saw before this boxing match. This is what we were prepared for. We weren't prepared for what happened yesterday until after the match, and we had to scrap everything that we had prepared to talk about. Dana White, we were going to get on your ass because we were going to say it's no excuse for your top-notch fighters having to leave UFC and go do boxing matches to make more money in one or two matches than what they've made in their entire careers with UFC as an organization. Y'all running people on 360 deals. Okay? That's what you're doing over there. Let's be quite frank about it. It's goddamn 360 deals. Dana White is looking at a big, damn near $1 billion industry that he got going on, but you got people making $600,000-$700,000, maybe a few mil in a fight, and then they go to box and get 10-20 mil plus whatever pay-per-view split, and they make more over there than they've done in their entire career, giving their bodies to you. That's what we wanted to come on here and rant about. But yet, Francis, my boy, you got something special. Francis has damn good footwork to say boxing is not, which he's always had good UFC footwork, but that doesn't always translate into going into boxing. But I'll be damned if he didn't go out there and make the heavyweight champion of the world work. And he worked. And he should have took a loss. But you know what, boxing? I'm going to give you a G-Pass. I'm going to give you a G-Pass today on the fact that you're selling that Usyk Fury fight in December based upon him being undefeated and them two clashing heads and being the best of that division. That's what I'm going to give you the G-Pass on today. I'm going to give you that one. But it wasn't right. It was not right. That shit was wrong, what happened yesterday. That was Francis Ngannou's win. You guys can never tell us anything else. You watched it, I watched it, Rob watched it. And yet you're going to tell me, hey, nah, Tyson won that. I didn't catch the last scorecard judge's name. But the reason he scored at a 1-point difference is he couldn't do what the middle judge did and give that 2-3 point difference. Because he know, hey, it ain't on me. It ain't me making the final decision. So I can say whatever the hell I want in the middle. I can either make it go 2-0 or I can make it go 1-1. It doesn't matter. But that final judge went, it was 95-94 or 94-93.
Yeah, it was 294-93. I mean 295-94. 93.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the judge's name was.
You knew that you couldn't give a huge gap to Tyson. So guess what? I'm going to give Tyson this 1 point over this man. He's going to stay undefeated. And we're going to build this next boxing matchup. And we're going to see how this plays out after. And I'm going to give you that one, boxing. But you know that you just robbed Francis. Francis, I hope that you continue. You have a great after UFC career boxing. And if he can only get better, he's knocking somebody's ass out in that heavyweight division. You give him a little bit more time, he's knocking somebody's ass the hell out in that division. And I can guarantee that. Tyson Fury, I'm going to go ahead and say, like I said earlier, Usyk is going to be on your ass come December. He's going to be on your ass. If you don't believe anybody, you better go back and watch and look how he was looking at you, having a struggle with Francis, knowing that Francis isn't experienced of a boxer as he is. Oh, it's on. It's on come December. Tyson Fury, you better be on your shit, or you losing all them goddamn titles. Mark my words on that. Mark my words on that, people.
Mark his damn words.
I am damn serious about that. Thin ice, my boy. Thin ice. You really lost, but you get to fight again come December. Piss me off with that. Moving on.
Let's move.
We told y'all baseball was booming. We told y'all.
Told all y'all.
All of y'all. Baseball was the shit. We told you. Now, AI Rob and AI Nate predicted Houston winning over the Rangers. But we're not going to talk about them because you got the real Rob and Nate today. You didn't get AI Rob and AI Nate. This is guaranteed. This is us. This is us. This is us. The last ones. You know, they computer generated. You know all of the funny stuff that go on. You know, that was fake us. But you got the real us today. Yeah. You got the real us today. They had picked Houston, but damn it if that wasn't a knockdown, drag out series between Houston and the Rangers, bro. Astros Rangers, to me, was the show before the show, but I'm not going to say that it's totally outclassing what's going on in the World Series right now.
Right.
But damn it, baseball fans, this has been a hell of a postseason. You can't say anything less than this hasn't been a hell of a postseason. And we can only hope for more like this to come. We can only hope. We can only hope for more like this to come. Rob, I know you've been watching, Rob.
Bro. Oh, it has been. Look, Rangers, game one, that was one of the best game ones I've seen. I know like everybody goes like hyperbole and everything like that. Back and forth from the jump, went into extra innings. Adolis Garcia still doling out ass whoopings to these balls, bro. Like I didn't know, like, cause I wasn't too big on the Diamondbacks. Like, granted, like I thought they would be a good team, but not like something that I would really hang my hat on and be like, oh my god, look, the Angels, the Diamondbacks are coming down the street. You know? They got Corbin Carroll, who's absolutely gonna be a star. Like, boy can move, boy can hit. The star in the making, and they still got Ketel Marte. Shout out to you, basically starting your playoff career with 18 straight games with a hit, like broke the record and everything. Like this is a good ass Diamondbacks team, and against a good ass Rangers team, and we're now at the basically it's tie 1-1. Diamondbacks won last night in game 2, and like, dude, this is a good ass series. Like I didn't have a lot of big. Say I didn't have a lot of expectations for them because I'm like, the Rangers are too damn good. They got so much heat. They got so much, they got so much firepower. They're gonna basically take the Diamondbacks to the woodshed. But the Diamondbacks like, man, ain't no bitch, and they've basically been going back at them. All these cats are basically doing. Bullpen did take a little hit, for the Diamondbacks. So they had been lights out before that, and nah, they bounced back. They knocked them down yesterday. Now it's going back to the Arizona for Game 3. Like this has been a good series, bro. Like you said, a good ass playoffs too, but a damn good series so far. We're if you ain't watching, and I know like everybody got why they don't watch baseball because bro, this is some good ass baseball, right? And I understand if you don't watch it, cool, whatever. But take a peek at it. Gonna be on tomorrow. I mean, what we got for Monday Night Football? Like, you got your ass could be watching some motherfuckers. Like, you look, you either gonna watch, the Diamondback, you gonna watch the Diamondbacks and the Rangers play a hell of a series, or you can watch. Let's peer into tomorrow. You can watch a little slow. Either way, you can watch a not as good game. That's what you basically could be, right? Just get in some baseball. Get some culture in your life,
Check
right?
it out. Check it out. And I gotta say this before we switch gears. Adolis Garcia, my man. It's some hitters that have showed up prime time that I love. You've worked a way into my baseball heart that I might have to go ahead and cop the jersey because I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna have to go ahead and cop the jersey, bro. I'm gonna have to do it. You've been showing ass. You've been showing ass the past couple games from the last series up to now. Even in the beginning, you've been cutting ass out there with that bat, and I love it. I love it. And like Rob said, a Diamondbacks, y'all are damn sure showing up. We didn't. We weren't necessarily excited about y'all side of the bracket. Like I said, we were focused in on that Astros Rangers series because we knew that that was going to be a banger, and it was a banger. And even though AI Rob and AI Nate was wrong about the Astros, the Rangers are not a slouch, not even by a little bit. You you can watch Monday Night Football, and trust me, me and Rob are big football fans. But
Watch Raiders and Lions.
it's the Raiders and Lions.
Raiders and Lions.
I'm not watching the Raiders and Lions tomorrow. I'm sorry. Y'all not even getting a spot anywhere in the house. Close that shit. It's not happening.
Maybe if I want to put some money.
Yeah, y'all not happening. So yeah, it's gonna be World Series on the TV. Come on now, dog. Raiders and Lions. Raiders and Lions.
And that shit, that's better than tonight. You got Bears Chargers. Shit.
Come on. Come on. You're not losing nothing tomorrow night to not watch the World Series. Watch the damn World Series. The Raiders, look. Is that game gonna be on Fox? That Raiders and Lions?
It's on Monday night, so it's ESPN.
So it's gonna be ESPN?
Sure.
ESPN, shame on you. Put that goddamn trash ass game up there. Nobody wanna see that shit. Not whenever the World Series is on.
And you know what? That might be why they did it. That may not be a shame on you. That might be, hey, let me help my nigga out. Because they might have been
Yeah,
like, you know what?
you're right.
The World Series is on. We're about to own. We really own this time of the year anyway. Even with the World Series, no matter what teams are in it, let me go ahead and give them some. Let's put Lions Raiders on there. Like, even if the Lions are good, it ain't gonna be both of these teams being good. They probably was like, look, let me help my homie out. Like, I can't be the one that's gonna be taking all of this shine and all of this stuff. Like, let me help my peoples out and let me just give you something so ain't nobody gonna be on this. Like, thank you, ESPN and Monday Night Football. I'd be honestly shocked if there's a Manning cast for that game. Like, there's no redeemable quality to that game. You're gonna watch Jared Goff, who hasn't been playing well, against what Aiden O'Connell, or I don't
Is
even
that
know Garoppolo back.
it,
Either
yeah,
way,
I was about to say, is Garoppolo back?
it doesn't even matter. Like, you ain't your money might be watching that game for my degenerates, but ain't nobody watching that fucking game. Like, ain't nobody watching that. But it is what it is.
Yeah, like Rob said, maybe your money is, but you not. No, that's not even. I hate to say it, but that's not even a TV worthy game to me right there, dog. Not them two, not a. That's like the slap fight between the two kids that don't know how to fight in school, right there. Nobody
Like if
wants
that
to
game was
watch
on
that.
Fox right now, I don't think you've seen. I don't think anybody really like if that was that's a 1 o'clock special ass game
Yeah, that's
though.
I'm
Like
gonna take
red
a
zone don't
nap and
even
get
go to
ready
that
for the
shit.
7 o'clock game right there. You know.
Yeah, that's like man, look, I gotta hit a nap. Let me put on Raiders line.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
take this snooze. I'll be up in 2-3 hours. We'll be ready for the 7 o'clock game, bro.
you
Nah,
wake up groggy in hell. It's like fourth and quarter, 5 minutes to go. You like cool, right on time.
yeah,
That's what that kind of game
yeah.
is.
I'm up. Let me fix my snack for the next game. Yeah,
Yeah, like you like that's where you do your prep.
yeah.
Yeah, like,
The,
hold the fuck on, y'all.
prep time.
Like
Get this food ready. When the 7 o'clock game pop up, we ready to go. It's hot. This is ready.
right,
We
like
good for
suited,
kickoff.
booted.
Yeah,
Like nah,
yeah. Trust me,
stop,
y'all not missing nothing there. If y'all did, go watch the World
stop lying.
Series. Trust us. Trust us.
Yeah,
Just trust us. Trust us. Watch the World Series.
right.
Damn that damn Monday night game, bro. You ain't missing nothing. You are not missing anything. But now we're gonna transition. We're gonna talk about something else in the NFL. Don't not one of y'all think about going over here to play goddamn flag football in the goddamn Olympics next year. Do not put your team's jeopardy. Do not put your team in jeopardy to play some goddamn flag football, okay? Me and Rob have to touch on this for a couple reasons. One, Tyreek Hill wants to play in this, okay? We use this analogy. I want to say we use South Korea was the country that we used. Was the country that we might have used
Yeah,
in this. So
yeah.
look, Tyreek Hill is probably faster than 80% of South Korea, if not 90 or 95% of it. We don't need to send NFL level stars to go win a gold medal in flag football. This is the one time that I'm going to say this, and I don't want some people to take this the wrong way, but this is where you go send your participation award athletes the check in to go win the gold medal. Okay? And some of y'all will be saying, well, no, no, no. Look, no. There is no superstar needed to win a flag football. This is going to be primary skill position people, okay, playing this. There is no real defense. And I'm pretty sure we could send the best of the practice squad and third string players and go win gold over here. I'm gonna just throw that one out there. We can send, I don't know, the Cardinals' second, third string quarterback and do a random pick of third string, first wide receivers and stuff, and we can probably go over there and win. I don't think that there's a need for Tyreek Hill. I don't think that there's a need to see a person like Patrick Mahomes or any top tier quarterback go out there to win a gold medal in flag football because let's be real, it's going to be like we're playing NFL street that they can't A, touch us, and B, they're not going to be quick enough to grab us. So it would, even if we did, let's be real. That's like us. That's like the dude who's 6'8", 260 all muscle, punching the crap out of the kid that's 5'1", 110 pounds soaking wet. Do you really get G points for winning that goal? Yeah, it's a goal. But are we really gonna get, you know, man, America's shit at flag football? It's not like the Olympic basketball situation. The world is caught up in basketball. I don't think the world is even mm, C tier in football behind America. Because
Nah,
rugby,
there is no other team. It's basically us and
yeah, because rugby players don't throw the football.
not forward.
Yeah, so explain to me why. Tyreek Hill, I appreciate the enthusiasm for the country though. I do. But we could probably run the same play over and over to just you. And we'll probably win every game kind of single handedly. I don't know if there's anybody quite fast enough. They'd have to go recruit like a track athlete to put on him and then teach him the rules of football and teach him, hey bro, you can't tackle him. You gotta get his flag and you gotta wait till he catch it. And cause to me, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna just run timing routes if Tyreek is out there. I'm gonna release the ball before he get to the spot, let him run into it, and he's gonna outrun everybody. Problem solved. And that's what you pretty much do with everybody. This isn't a sport that's gonna showcase our massive defensive prowess. So there's no Micah Parsons sagging a crap about a quarterback. And there's no Chris Jones mauling your running back or your quarterback, so don't really see the need for it. It's a bunch of skill positions. That's it. Rob, what did you say about it earlier?
So, at first I wanna go about I wanna name Robert Edwards was chosen by the New England Patriots in the
Speak up a
first
little louder,
like
bro, because you're going in and out.
okay. Robert Edwards was chosen by the New England Patriots in the first round of the 1998 NFL Draft. Rushed for 1,115 yards for the Patriots in the 1998 NFL season before blowing out his knee at an NFL rookie flag football game in Hawaii during Pro Bowl week. Edwards barely escaped the injury without having his leg amputated below the knee and was told he might not walk again. Now, did you hear me, America, when I basically say that you just almost, I mean, well, he basically did he went to the CFL. He didn't play for a few years and everything like that, but he was a rising star, Robert Edwards, and basically blew out his knee. And I remember like my pops talking about this when I was a kid, and that everybody heard the snap or the you heard the pop, and everybody hushed because they knew what it was. Like like they say when an angel fly over, basically everybody gets quiet real quick. It was like that. You don't want that NFL. That would be the dumbest thing that you would do to encourage anybody that is worth a damn in the NFL to basically go out and play flag football. It is dumb. It is beyond dumb. Not the Tyreek Hills, not the Greg Kittles, not the, whoever, the DeAndre Hopkins, anybody that you have that you are trying to market is the dumbest thing because they don't gain anything flag football. Basically, we already know these guys can play. This is not an NBA situation where you're going to grow the game elsewhere. They are not making motherfuckers like they do in Alabama and Louisiana and Mississippi. They don't make those motherfuckers in Stuttgart. They don't make those motherfuckers in Barcelona. They don't make those motherfuckers anywhere outside of here. You don't make these 6'7", 360 that runs like 4.5 40s in Lithuania. We only make these here. This is there's no comparable where this is gonna be like, well, now this, 6'7", 340 kid out of Romania is now gonna play in NFL. It ain't happening, Bucko. This is not an NBA situation where you could be like, well, I have these tall guys that basically can skill and drop the ball, and basically they could go out and shoot in the European game, and we can maybe make that conceptualization into the NBA. This ain't that, bro. They gonna get blown up. They ain't doing it. It ain't making no sense. Don't do it. All right. You're not. It's not worth the risk at all. NFL, be smart and just be like, hey, it'd be cool that flag football exists. None of you, and you don't even have to say niggas. Just none of y'all gonna play it. None of y'all gonna play this. None of y'all gonna be in this. Look at it, watch it, advertise it, but do not think that you are gonna touch that field. Russell Wilson, even you are not touching that field. All right? Ain't worth it. Just be where you at. Be how you gonna be. Make that money. Play the NFL, but not think about playing flag football, even though it's here, gonna be in LA. You can go to LA anytime and not play. Or you can just play in the charity games. I get it. The charity, that's actually for a good cause. This cause ain't good. Or it ain't worth it. All right? Don't do it. Grease some litter. All that.
Final word, I just say that we just pick up some AAU kids that are like 18 years old and we get a good little quarterback and we put them together and we let them play in the Olympics, bro. Make sure that they're 18. We send them over there with some supervised adults. If that's the case, we let them go and go. I don't see it being any need for look. If they can't place gold, silver, or bronze, then we'll move up a notch to college players. Outside of that, leave that crap alone, bro. It's nothing to prove in that for us.
Look, we could go send T.O. out there. I don't mind if we just sent T.O. and Ocho Cinco out there and basically say, hey, win us the go. Because I think they could. I think that those two cats could basically do it off rip. Like, if I'm just saying nobody worth a damn should be out there. I ain't saying that it should be nobody that's an adult or nobody that's out. Like, no, we just can't basically. It's not worth the risk sending like what we do with the Dream Team or what we do with like the NBA and sending actual top cats to the Olympics. No, man, it ain't worth it. Send some practice squad cats. Send some names. Send some cats you've heard of. Send anybody that you gonna actually really use and actually care about. No, ain't worth it. It's just not.
Yeah, it is. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Now you guys. We know that NBA season is out now, baby. Yeah, we getting out there. It's running. It's definitely running. But did any of us think Victor Wembanyama was gonna be this good right out the gate?
Rip.
Because we're gonna start with this. You guys can't tell me that y'all didn't see Victor Nutmeg Reggie Bullock Jr. Okay. And though it may not be the most flashiest nutmeg of them all, Reggie, how you let the rook embarrass you like that? How you let him do it to you like that, dog?
That boy.
What was going on, dog?
What was on your mind, bro?
You know what I think, Rob?
What was going
I don't think he was ready. You know how you underestimate that skill level? He did it to them. He ain't gonna do it to me. It happened over here. And then you get got, and then it's like, yeah, he got me right there, dog. He got me. Nah, in all retrospect, I think Victor is gonna be a cheat code, bro. This dude is taking off. He definitely is taking off. He's looking very, very, very good. I know Pop is probably smiling every time he see him. He like, I got my swagger back, y'all. He was like, just playoffs. Now I'm thinking about finals, dog. I'm thinking about finals. I got a taller version of Tim Duncan. I might just show it off. I'm gonna be real with you, Rob. I think the Spurs are, if the Spurs were to manage to get a piece like a Jalen Brown to go next to Wemby, I'm thinking finals though. I'm thinking finals. Granted, you're gonna have to fight your way out of there, West, cause the reigning champs look like they ain't going nowhere right now. They pretty solidified. The Nuggets are there. LeBron, all of that. I'm not gonna touch on you too much, but all of that we gonna remember them whenever we see them, and then lost the opener to them. I wouldn't even mention that no more, big dog. I'd just be like, he got me. He got me. He got me. But Wemby's gonna be something special, dog. That dude to be that tall and that coordinated with a handle, he can pass, he plays defense. Did you see the shot he blocked in the Warriors game where he jumps out from like the free throw line to block this? That is
Bro,
insane.
makes zero sense.
I think the only person we had taller than him or around the same height was Yao and Sean Bradley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Boban, I think. Oh,
yeah, but Boban don't move like
nah. That's the difference. That's because like even when you said Tim Duncan, like Tim Duncan wasn't doing that.
that. Nah.
Like early Shaq was basically like the 747 that basically was moving like a point guard, but not to that extent. Like this man just has this free flowing motion and just as long as all get out. Like doesn't make any sense of how tall he is, how long he is, and just how well he moves. It, it's like everybody is still just kind of starstruck because you have to be like on this show I basically was talking about this man or talking about like say Shohei Otani like as Haley like sports Haley's comet. This is about as close to it as we've gotten probably what since Zion
Yeah.
like as far as just a straight up confounding physical specimen that is playing in the league. Like it doesn't make much sense of who he is and what he is. It's wild of how good he is, like what he wild.
And I'm gonna say this. If Zion can stay healthy and Wemby stay healthy, the passing of the torch from those older guys going out, the Durants, the LeBrons, the Stephs, the Clays that are leaving the league, the NBA is going to be just fine in the hands of the Tatums, the Wembys, the Zions, and we're going to continue to prosper and grow. And I even have to say, the Lucas, the international talent that's being brought in, the NBA is going to be in a great, great, great place and continue to grow. And I gotta say, this is one of the sports that I'm proud to say that I've been watching for a long time, like baseball, because just to give you guys a little insight about how long me and Rob have been ingrained in watching these sports. We talk about 90s Mike and Barry before the roids and Mark and Sammy and Chris Carter and that's where we're from. And to say that we've been watching that long and we've watched the evolution of these sports over time from even whenever pitching was east to west, and now it's north, south, east, west, and big velo. And basketball wasn't predicated on a 3-point shot, and now Dame and Steph are shooting 40-foot bombs. And the NFL, their quarterbacks, if your quarterback isn't damn near throwing 4,000 yards or better, what the hell is your offense do? you know, that's where we've come from in such a long line. And this dude Wemby, the NBA is going to be in great hands. They continue to for players to come out, whether they be international, American made, and they come to this league and continue to grow. This league is going to continue to grow this sport. It's no matter how you cut it, it's there. It's happening. This sport is going to grow. Baseball is going to grow. Football, like I said, y'all, we better not catch our ass out there in that goddamn flag football league. We will beat the shit up on it. But this is great for the sport. I love it. I freaking love it. Now, what else? What else did we want to talk about, Rob? What else did we want to talk about? Speak up a little bit, bro.
I don't have anything else for this week.
Oh, now we're probably gonna cut you guys a little short. We're not gonna be all in your ear. Oh, I do want to say this. Since we got a little bit of time, I'm gonna throw this one in here then. Dana White, what's wrong with you in these 360 deals for these fighters? Since we got a little bit of time, I'm gonna give it to you, Dana. I'm gonna give it to you, and and you gotta know right now, you can't do this to these guys. This is this is something that doesn't need to be done. You make all of this money off of these people. They put their bodies on the line, and then you pay them less than half of what everybody else is giving. Okay? I'm going to give it to you real quick. If you continue to do what you're doing, it's going to continue to produce what you've done unless you get fighters like Khabib and John Jones that aren't looking to make that big money somewhere else. You're going to continue to get fighters that are going to go outside of UFC searching for that bag that they never got with you. Pay them people they goddamn money, bro. Just quit playing, give them their money. I'm going to leave it at that because I understand that you run a business, but don't be the guy who kills people on you holding on to your investment, your precious money, or what you think is gonna maybe die with you because you've made a legacy already with the UFC. Don't be the guy that can eventually kill your sport by trying to hold on to the money that you don't want to give everybody else. Don't do it to yourself. Give out, and trust me, it'll return tenfold. Don't let these guys continue to go in the box and to look for that bag. Unless they got hands like Francis. If they got hands like Francis, I want to see the shit at all costs. Let them go ahead. I'm cool with it. What you got to say about him real quick, Rob, before we get about it?
Nah, man, it's all greed. You know what it is. Like it's because he can. It's specifically because he can. It's the same thing like we saying like with 360 fictitious way, but like it's because like record companies, all these kind of things where it's like I'm the show in town, I'm the biggest thing in town. You can't just go anywhere and give your price or make write something on a check and basically I have to go with it. That's what Dana White's thing has been. His thing is I've been a part of this system or I've marketed this thing and basically brought it from the cockfighting, a human cockfighting of what it was called to now a legitimate operation that goes to Saudi Arabia, that goes to all these places, and I am the name. I am the WWE. I am the NFL. I am the NBA. I am the NHL. I am the thing that it when it comes to me and when you hear my name, you think this whole sport is me. It's you know what the thing is? It's Vaseline. Vaseline is we what we call petroleum jelly, whether it's coming from Walmart or it's coming from CVS, and it's the brand and it's the like generic version. But we call it Vaseline. He is that, and he uses that and basically predator, and he's a predator towards these fighters, and basically says you're not gonna make a dime bigger than you gonna make here. So you gonna have to stay with me, even though I ain't paying you shit compared to other combat sports. I can do that because I'm me and you're not me. I can basically put the price and I can exalt my power like he did on New Year's Eve, and I can do what I want when I want. And you're not gonna do anything about it. Why? Because you're you. You're somebody that this sport that nobody cares about. And that's the shit that he does. That's how he gets away with it. And nobody else, not many others, have publicly gone out like a Francis Ngannou, kind of like a Conor McGregor, and gone elsewhere and said, my name means something. And I'll use my thing instead of having fighters and stars for you to basically market. I'll go out and get my payday because you won't give it to me. And that's the thing that's going to fuck him up in the end. So if you want to do that, you keep doing that. Keep bullshitting these fighters. And you're going to have less and less. And when these deals come up and you don't have shit to market because all your fighters are going elsewhere to basically make some money because you want to be Scrooge fucking Duck. Fuck yourself. Because you're fucking your fighters over. Go ahead and do that. Learn the hard way. Because a hard head make a soft ass.
I'm going to say this and we're going to get out of here. You guys can look it up. Francis Ngannou made about $3.8 million in his career in the UFC. That's 20 fights. He made $10 million just fighting yesterday. That's not his pay-per-view split. That's nothing else. He made $10 million fighting one fight. That's like somebody telling you you're going to work one day at Tesla and make everything that you've made in your lifetime so far in that one day compared to all of the years that you've put in at this other company. I just want you guys to think about that and think about how Dana White is paying his fighters. Not going to necessarily say treatment, but I'm damn sure going to say money. Think about how he's paying his fighters versus what they're making outside in another sport versus their actual specialty in the sport and what they came up in. Just think about that. But with that being said, it's Bruh Migos Podcast. Like, subscribe, share, tell your people about us, bruh. We on TikTok, we're on Twitter, we're on YouTube. Come show us love, interact with us. We love you guys, especially in the comment section of YouTube. I can get back to you guys. We can talk. Come on in, be a part of the family. We love y'all. We out. Tell them, Rob. Tell them goodbye.
Good night, Canada. Good night, Taylor Swift. Good night, Lyson Fury with your bald head ass and fat. Yeah, but good night, all y'all. Love her.
Yeah. Peace. We out, y'all.
Thanks for checking out this episode of the Bra Amigos Podcast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an episode.